Hey guys, today we are going to talk about the 5.11 RUSH24 Tactical Backpack. This is a 37-liter bag. 24 denotes that its intended use is a 24-hour pack. It's big in prepper circles as a bug-out bag. I use it for search and rescue, and it suits my purposes really nicely. But we're going to take a look at it for both the pros and the cons, because as opposed to my 5.11 sling pack, which I cannot sing the praises of highly enough, and I have another video you can check out where I've reviewed it, this one does have some cons for me. So we're going to talk about those here in just a moment. First and foremost, let's talk about all the positive things. Number one, this thing is built like a tank. Just like my sling pack, it is incredibly well built. It's durable as heck. I've had it for quite some time now. I've had it on missions. It holds up. The zippers are all clean and smooth. They're built really solid, just like my sling pack, which I've got almost three years now of absolute heavy use on. This is built just like it. Even though I haven't had it as long, it's still just as durable. It is huge. Has plenty of space. We look in here, we've got these partition zippers right here for putting stuff in, keeping things organized. We've got this partition zipper down here, keep things organized. On the alternate side of the main compartment, we have another partition right here, mesh pockets on these. And then down here, another little tie off, but it's another partition. The main compartment is quite large. Way more room than I actually need. On the exterior, it's got several pouches. One that I like the most on all of these 5.11 bags is this top compartment. I think it's a sunglasses bag. I use it to keep medications and other things that I need on the daily. But it's right there on top. It's easy to access from anywhere. That's there. Of course, we've got the hydration bladder, the hydration compartment in the back here, which is accessed via right here. On the front, I like these two little pouches a lot. You've got these where you can keep some things set aside. I have flashlights in here, and then I have my compass in here. Stuff that I need more often than not, and it's really easily accessible, and it's nice and neat right here. You got the main compartment, or the main face here. Main compartment on the face. It's got plenty of room for all your notebooks, whatever you need in here. It's got this zipper. It's an admin panel essentially. You got place for pins, place for identification. On the very front, you notice I've got 5.11 trauma kit. That doesn't come with it, but I added that after the fact. But that's also a really handy thing. And of course, you've got all the mollies completely compatible with any 5.11 system they've got going. It's got some molly on the sides. Both sides are the same. And yeah, it's got tons of molly. It's got Velcro strip here, just a single strip, and then it's got a larger strip here for like a flag or whatever kind of designation you want on there. I've got our search and rescue teams on there. All in all, it's built like a tank, and it's got a ton of room. It's got everything you really want for this kind of an application. Something else I want to show you guys about this, I'm going to back out and show you how this rides on my body. That's something I had a hard time finding, because one of the biggest drawbacks that we're going to talk about is it doesn't come with a hip belt. It has the buckles for a hip belt to be installed, which you can put an aftermarket one on, but it does not come with one, which is a big con to me. And also, well, I'm going to show you when I put it on my back. I'm going to give you an idea how large this thing is compared to the size of my body. And then I'm going to show you why these are almost pointless anyway. Okay, for reference, I am roughly 5'11", 190 pounds. So for the reference of my frame, this is how the pack basically fits me, how large it is in comparison to my body. May seem odd that I'm doing this, but this was something I had a ton of trouble finding when I was trying to figure out exactly how large this pack was when I was looking at it online. And now I want to talk about and show you. This is one of my big problems. You have the hip belts right here, And I found no configuration whatsoever in which this pack would be low enough, if you did add a hip belt, that the hip belt doesn't ride. Like, here's my belly button. The hip belt's gonna ride about right here, and that's not good. That's not right. The whole point of a hip belt, I saw guys talking about this online, and they're talking about, well, you can add this aftermarket Condor belt, etc., and it'll keep it from bouncing on your back when you're running. Guys, most of you aren't soldiers. Most of us are hikers. How often do you run when you're hiking? Like, that's not the point of a hip belt. It's a nice byproduct, but it's not the point. A hip belt is for the sole purpose of carrying the weight of this pack on your hips, as opposed to it all being on your shoulders. So this hip belt situation, you can add one, but it's still a big con to me, because even if you add it, no matter how much you drop this pack on your back, I can't get it to a level where it would ever ride on my hips. And if you do that, you've put so much weight on your shoulders back, because you've brought the weight from your center back down. Like, it doesn't fit. This is not, and I think this is the point we want to make here. This is a great pack for search and rescue, for a 12-hour deployment, a 24-hour deployment. It's not a multi-day hiking bag. Like, it pains me to say that, because I love 5.11 stuff. It's not a hiking pack. It is a great pack for a bug out bag. It's a great pack for search and rescue missions with all the molly. Like, you've seen mine. I've got several pressic slings pre-tied, hung on there with carabiners. Like, the molly is great. It's got places where you can do your designation. Like, it's a great pack, but it's not a multi-day hiking bag. That's what I really want to point out. Also, my chest sling, or the chest harness part, issue with that, it doesn't pull tight enough to actually pull this weight in and really seat it on your shoulders the way it's supposed to, pull it into your back. This doesn't pull quite tight enough. So there are a couple of cons. Most notably for me, really the only important one is the lack of a hip belt. It's not a multi-day hiker. Like, you just need to know that's not what this bag is. You can use it that way, and I tried to, but you're going to pay for it. You're not going to be happy with the results on your back and your shoulders. It's uncomfortable. But all in all, it is an incredible pack for what it is, and that's the main thing, is to know what it is. It's great for search and rescue. It's great as a half-day pack, a day pack. It's built like a tank. The construction, 5.11, whatever they're doing it right. They're making incredible products as far as durability goes. Like, I'm not a name brand kind of guy. I'm not the kind of guy that's like, oh, I've got to have the best of the best. But when somebody's doing something that really, really works, because that's what I need. I just need something that works and works every time. And I want it to last a long time. And 5.11's doing that. Like, they've sold me. I'm paying that pretty penny for these kinds of products and for their pants and other things. So yeah, they're doing something right. All in all, my review on it is, it's an incredible pack, but it matters what you want it for. To know what it is and know what it isn't. And in my opinion, my experience of using it, it's not a multi-day hiking pack. It will tear your shoulders and your back up. But it is a great day pack. It's a great tactical grab bag for multiple uses. Anyway around it, it is a valuable bag, and it's totally worth the $135 you're going to pay for it if you go online and hunt one down for yourself. Well, that just about wraps it up for my review of the 5.11 RUSH24 Tactical Backpack. Hope you guys found it useful and got some answers to questions you may have had. I know I research all the things that I buy, especially if they cost $135. And that's why I made this video, is there were questions that I had trouble finding the answers to. So I wanted to point them out now that I've bought it and researched it for myself. But if you guys are enjoying the content, please like and subscribe. I sincerely appreciate that. It helps the channel grow. We've got a lot going on, not just these few product reviews, a lot of adventure vlogging, miscellaneous adventures, some how-to videos, and also getting ready to drop a podcast that's looking pretty exciting, and y'all can check the information about that out at waywardstories.com. But again, Appreciate you guys checking it out. Please subscribe and please leave a comment. I want to talk to you guys about it. I'm sure some of you guys disagree with some of my assertions and some of you maybe agree, and I would love to hash it out with you in the comments. Anyway, appreciate you guys, and we will catch you in the next video.
We here at Studio 119 would like to remind all of you out there listening, wherever you might be, that though the hill might be steep and the trail be rocky, the mountaintop awaits. Carry on.